Now, many of you will know by now that last week we saw or witnessed the first ONVO sub-brand vehicle rolling off the production line, and today it appears that more and more vehicles or ONVO L60 models are coming out the production line, which is something that is pretty exciting because it appears that ONVO and Nio might be preparing for the first batch, or the first batch might be prepared before the second official launch of the sub-brand. This is good news because these models that you see coming as seen on the screen or on the video might be the first model or the first batch of the models which are going to be sold to the ONVO clients or customers who have placed their orders. This is something that is pretty exciting. This is something that is good because we might be shocked at the kind of deliveries that ONVO is going to report at the end of September, because it is already preparing for the first batch of the models which they are going to be selling to their users. This is good news. This is something that makes us to look forward to the start of the deliveries of the ONVO L60. When I saw this video, seeing these cars already coming out in numbers, it made me to be really excited, because we know that first model came out last week on the 15th, and to see others coming out like this, it makes me wonder the kind of vehicles that ONVO will have as inventories by the time they do the second launch, which thereafter, 7 days after that launch, we are going to see ONVO starting with the deliveries. This just means good news. This is good news to those that are investing onto Nio, because we are going to see these vehicles being counted as ONVO's deliveries for the month of September, and this is going to add to the total deliveries that Nio is going to produce for the month of September. And it's going to be absolutely great, because chances are we might see the figure of the combined Nio sales and ONVO sales, who knows, going over 25,000, which will be a great start to more good deliveries like that. You will know that so many of the institutions are projecting to see ONVO delivering around 10,000 on a month-to-month next year, which, seeing what we have seen now, I think 10,000 might just be an understatement, because what we've been seeing from this model in terms of the features, in terms of the price, I think you and me can agree that we might see this model doing absolutely great, better than most of the Nio models combined, which is something that we look forward to. I'm happy, I'm excited, and I think blue sky is coming, and Nio really did a great job. ONVO and Nio really did a great job onto this vehicle. I mean, every day I open the streets of social media, there's always that one person or one or two people indicating of the beauty that this ONVO L60 has. And I have no doubt that a car like this, with this kind of beauty technology, it will do very well. I know for a fact that we are going to see over 10,000 on a month-to-month. In fact, personally, I think it might even get closer to the kind of deliveries that Nio generates on a month-to-month. And if we are to get to see that, or if we get to that point, guess what? Profitability will come, or will be a showcase, even maybe before even the third sub-brand, which is Firefly, comes. We might see a signal, a very strong signal towards profitability, which is something that we look forward to, because one of the things that a lot of the short sellers always comment about Nio is that Nio is not profitable. And once we get to profitability, which is, I think, is coming next year, sometime next year, I would really like to hear what the short sellers will be saying about Nio, because gross margins would have improved, cash and cash equivalents or cash at hands would have also improved, and over and above that, profitability will be there. There won't be much they can say about, or there won't be bad stuff that they can say much about Nio. Profitability, yes, Nio is not profitable, and I think for now they got that, but once we get to profitability, I don't think there will be anything that they can't use to bash the Nio stock down. So I'm happy, I'm excited. Tell me what you think about this video, which we just saw of the ONVO L60 continuing to roll off the production line, which is something that is so great, so amazing to see. I'm happy, and I think this opens, or this is another door which just opened to Nio to generate tons and tons of revenue. We are going to see Nio continuing doing well from here. Firefly, it's another model or another sub-brand that will be coming from Nio, and that sub-brand is going to be even much cheaper than this, and that one it will be targeting your BYD, these small, of course, EV cars that you see, hatchbacks that you see on the roads, your ID3 Volkswagen. They should brace themselves for what's coming, because Firefly, once it gets launched, then we are definitely also going to see a massive shift into that, of course, market that it will be targeting, because Nio, you know that technology-wise, they're up there, and I don't think they will compromise also when it comes to technology, when it comes to their Firefly sub-brand. It might not have as many features as maybe ONVO and maybe Nio, but it will still be having some top-notch technology looking in its segment, which we look forward to. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. Like I said, tell me what you think about this video. I look forward, and I think blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds will definitely be rewarded in the long term. And of course, these are my opinions, right? So it is up to you whether you are buying, increasing your holdings. I mean, what you do with the money that you have, whether you buy Nio, increase your Nio holdings, it's up to you, because at the end of the day, the choice is yours, right? So do your own DD so that at least you are comfortable and you make a wise decision. But as for me and some of the other investors out there, we remain bullish, long and strong onto this stock, because we know that blue sky is coming. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.